Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on Air Forever. And we're going to talk about how the Philadelphia 76ers got behind after being up big, but still was able to win 104-97 on some good free throws and some good shots by the Sixers. Sixers go to 36-31 and 19-16 at home. The Nets go to 17-50, 8-27 on the road. Philly wins the season series 3-1. I don't think anybody's surprised about that. Philly won the first quarter 29-16. They won the second quarter 24-15. They lost the third quarter 25-24, and they lost the fourth quarter 41-27. And that's why the lead looked a whole lot better for the Nets than it actually was, because they didn't quit or gave up. They kept playing all the way to the very end. So they made it interesting, even taking the lead in the fourth, but it wasn't enough to get the win. Zaire Williams, 21 minutes, 9 points. He went 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. You have to like his shot selection. You have to like how he played the game tonight, especially on the offensive end. He also went 1-1 from the free throw line, had 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a steal. He also had 1 personal foul and was a minus 19. And plus minus Noah Clowney, 19 minutes, 5 points. He went 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He took some good looks. He missed a couple that was good, but he also took some high percentage looks and made some very easy shots. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a steal, and 1 personal foul and was a minus 17 and plus minus. Danny Wolf, he ended up playing 26 minutes and had 15 points. He was the only person in the starting lineup to score in double figures. Everybody else off the bench was able to do it better than the starters tonight. But he was able to use his size to be able to get some easy looks. And then he also went 1 of 4 from 3. He finished 4 of 9 from the field and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Getting to the free throw line is really good for a person that's still learning how to score and learning how he's going to get his points in the NBA. And he also had 10 boards, so that's a double-double. 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Terrence Mann got to start again. He played 18 points. He played 18 minutes. He had 5 points. Went 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. A good game from him because he also had 1 rebound and 1 assist. 1 offensive was the only one he had rebound-wise. He had a personal foul and 2 turnovers. It was a minus 21 and plus minus. Nolan Torrey, 17 minutes, 6 points. The problem with his game is that he went 2 of 10 from the field, although he did only go 2 of 6 from 3. He also had 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 5 turnovers. So he didn't shoot the ball that great. He didn't run the offense that great either with those turnovers. Just a rookie type of game for him where he's good, but you know that he's going to make mistakes and you're going to have a lot of bad things happen because of that. But you got to take it and say this is his first season. Let's see what he continues to do as it continues to go on. 3 personal fouls and a minus 21 and plus minus. EJ Liddell was one of the reasons why they was able to get back in the game and make it competitive is because he was getting to the basket. And he also went 2 of 3 from the three-point line, finished 4 of 5 from the field. And he had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound out of the 2. 3 personal fouls was a plus 18 and plus minus. Josh Minot took good looks and had some tough ones too. He went 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line for 14 points. That was the most points off the bench. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, and a block. 1 offensive rebound and a plus 5 and plus minus. Cheney played 24 minutes. He had 6 points. He made 6 of 8 from the free throw line to get him. He also went 0 of 2 from 3, 0 of 6 from the field. Not the greatest offensive night from him, but he still made some of those things up with the 10 rebounds he had off the bench, and that was tied for the most in the game. He also had 1 assist, 3 steals, and a block, so his game wasn't as bad as you think it was because of the other things he did besides score. He also had 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a plus 4 and plus minus. Malachi Smith, 23 minutes. 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks. One offensive board, no personal foul, was a +8 and plus minus. You happy that you got some semi decent efficient scoring. He has to play on the defensive end that he made happen. You have to like the effort there. And he did turn the ball over a lot, but he also helped on the boards. Tyson played 27 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 3 of 11 from the field. Didn't shoot the ball that great tonight. He had good looks. Couldn't make them. It couldn't make the defense pay for leaving them open a lot throughout the game. But you have to like the fact that he took them and he felt like he can make them. Because that's part of what you have to do to be able to be a good shooter or a scorer in the league or in general. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +11 and plus minus. And Ben attacked at the rim and had a lot of success. He went 6 of 13 from the field. He misses only 3. He misses only free throw, but he had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Things open up when you're attacking, and he was able to control himself enough to make the right decisions. He also had 1 turnover and steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and was a +4 and plus minus. And then the Sixers, Justin Edwards had the jump shot going, but he also got to the basket. He went 9 of 13 from the field for 19 points, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in 31 minutes. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 1 personal foul, and was a +6 and plus minus. He got to start, so I'm about to show y'all everything I can do on both ends of the court. I want to try to have the best game that I can have to show y'all that I deserve to be on this roster and I am a good player in this league. And that much he did. Dominic Barlow, 31 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 5 from the field. He missed his only 3. He went 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 3 offensive boards, 2 personal and +4 and plus minus. He didn't take a lot of shots, but he still got in double figures. And he did do a great job rebounding and trying to protect the rim as much as he could. Bona, he's going to try to do the same. He had 3 blocks. That ended up being the most on the team. He also had 10 points, came close to getting a double-double because he had 9 points. But he went 2 of 5 from the field and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. If he made one more of those shots near the rim, maybe he do get the double-double, but it wasn't meant to be tonight. 2 turnovers and a steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +13. And plus minus, Quentin Grimes, 34 minutes, 28 points. That ended up being the most on the team. He also went 10 of 22 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, and 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He didn't just settle for jumpers. He attacked the basket a lot, and it ended up working for him, whether it was getting good looks because he attacked it or it was because he got to the free throw line where, like I said before, he made all of his free throws. So he did a good job of using his handles and his pull up and all of the tricks that he can pull off on the defense, and it all was working tonight for the most part. He had 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 3 personal fouls and was a +13 and plus minus. And VJ's game. 35 minutes, 16 points. He went 6 of 13 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. The mid-range and the fadeaways and the shots near the rim all was working for him in this one. And if he wasn't doing that, he was finding ways to find his teammates. He said, I don't really like this shot, or I feel like y'all got a better shot. Let me get this ball up now and see what y'all do with it. And a lot of times they made a shot, but he also had 4 turnovers. But he did have 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block, and 1 personal foul. It was a +4 and plus minus, so a great game from him. And Trendon Watford was able to score at the rim and not at the 3-point line or at the free throw line. He went 0-1 from the free throw line, 0-2 from 3, finished 5-9 from the field for 10 points at 18 minutes. He had 5 rebounds off the bench, which was the most. He also had 3 assists. That was the most. He had 2 turnovers and a steal. I like the way he runs the offense. I like the way he tries to see what's going on before he attacks. And that's usually how you have a lot of success in the NBA, especially as an offensive player. So that's a compliment to him. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. MarJon Beauchamp, he ended up going 3 or 4 from the free throw line, but he missed his only shot, which was a 3, even though he still finished with 3 points. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, and 2 steals. One personal foul was a 0 and plus minus. Dalen Terry, 20 minutes. He had 3 points. He went 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And he also missed his only three to get 3 points in the game. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a block. One offensive rebound, two personal fouls. One was a +5 and plus minus. Cam Payne was splashing threes, but he missed more than he made in this one. Than he missed his layups attempts. By what attempts he made by the basket didn't work either. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a block. And that was a good game for him since he did everything else but score efficiently, really. He also had no personal fouls, one was a -8 and plus minus. The Sixers, they shot 46% from the field. The Nets shot 36. You have a good chance of winning the game if they do that. 12 3-point percentage was what the Sixers shot. 35 for the Nets that kept them in the game. That kept giving them a chance to be able to win. And then 31 free throws for the Sixers. They shot 81%. The Nets shot 21 free throws. They shot 86%. So the Nets struggled guarding them, and they struggled stopping them. And then on top of that, they fouled them 10 times. They gave them 10 more free throws, and they actually shot a good percentage. So that does help the Sixers stay ahead. That does help them win the game a little easier. And you got to give them credit for attacking the right way to be able to get to the free throw line. 47 rebounds for the Sixers, 42 for the Nets. 22 assists for the Sixers, 20 for the Nets. 14 turnovers for the Sixers, 17 for the Nets. 12 steals for the Sixers, 10 for the Nets. 10 blocks for the Sixers, 5 for the Nets. And then 8 offensive rebounds for the Sixers, 12 for the Nets. 39 defensive rebounds for the Sixers, 30 for the Nets. And then 16 personal fouls for the Sixers, 22 for the Nets. And the Sixers win a close game. Had to work for this one. Didn't come easy, but they still figured out how to shoot the ball well. They still figured out how to attack. They kept the ball moving. They got shots on their own when they had to. And obviously, they was able to be physical, too, whether that was on the defensive end or on the offensive end. And those things is the reason why they come out on top and get the win against the Nets, as they should. No Michael Porter Jr. and stuff like that. Go out there and do your thing and see what happens. And you should have some advantages that you can take care of. And they did. And it helped them get the win in this one. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today. Hopefully more analysis.